Alright guys, let's get going. It is Sunday, September 12th, 2021 at 5:27 p.m. Let's begin with a Bible verse. We have dailyverses.net, verse of the day. It says, "Do you not know? Have you not heard? The Lord is the everlasting God, the creator of the ends of the earth. He will not grow tired or weary, and his understanding no one can fathom." Isaiah 40:28. Alright guys, let's start with the National Hurricane Center. Here we have a party. We got Nicholas, Tropical Storm Nicholas in the Gulf, headed for Texas and Louisiana area. And then we have Disturbance 1, Disturbance 3, and Disturbance 2, north of Africa and west and coming off of Africa. So we got 3 disturbances by Africa, Nicholas in the Gulf. Let's take a look at the Eastern Pacific real quick. We have a Disturbance 1 with 40% chance below Mexico. And then in the Central Pacific, we have tropical cyclone activity not expected during the next 48 hours. Alright, so let's take a look at the Atlantic and look at Nicholas. Nicholas has maximum sustained winds of 35 knots or 40 mile an hour. Minimum central pressure of 1,008 millibars. Located at 22.8 north and 95.5 west. Movement northwest at 12 knots or 14 miles an hour. Alright, let's take a look at the key messages for Tropical Storm Nicholas. Periods of heavy rainfall are expected to impact portions of Texas and Louisiana coast today through the middle of the week. Significant rainfall amounts are possible, potentially resulting in areas of considerable flash and urban flooding, especially in highly urbanized metropolitan areas. Isolated minor to moderate river flooding is also expected. There is danger of life-threatening storm surge inundation along the coast of Texas from Port Aransas to St. Louis Pass. Residents in these areas should follow any advice given by local officials. Nicholas is forecast to approach the middle Texas coast as a strong storm late Monday and early Tuesday, and could be near hurricane intensity if it moves to the right of the forecast tracks and remains over water longer. Tropical storm conditions are expected along portions of the middle Texas coast beginning Monday afternoon, with hurricane conditions possible from Port Aransas to Sargent late Monday and Monday night. Tropical storm conditions are expected along the portions of the northeastern coast of Mexico and the coast of South Texas beginning Monday morning. Alright, so the important part of the storm is the rainfall, because this storm has a possibility of stalling, and if it does stall, it's going to bring a lot of rain to the area. But let's take a look at the cone. We have it possibly turning into a storm as it approaches Texas, and then later on a depression as it reaches northeastern Texas and parts of Louisiana, Arkansas, and Oklahoma. But by 4 p.m. on Sunday, a storm. By 1 p.m. on Monday, a storm. 1 a.m. on Tuesday, a storm as it reaches onshore. 1 p.m. on Tuesday, a storm. 1 a.m. on Wednesday, a depression. 1 p.m. on Wednesday, a depression. And 1 p.m. on Thursday, still a depression. But the warnings for this is a coastal storm surge and all the rain that this storm could possibly bring. All that rainfall is going to be very dangerous. Let's take a look here. This is the possibility of up to 20 or more inches of rain for the Houston, Corpus Christi area, basically the coast of Texas and parts of Louisiana. Alright, let's take a look. These are the model tracks for Nicholas. As you see, they basically have it going up the coast of Texas and going inland, and then over Louisiana, Arkansas, and Oklahoma, possibly going inland, and then heading out. Alright, this is the satellite image of the rain basically over the Gulf, and parts of Texas is already reaching parts of Texas and Louisiana. So this is going to be a rainmaker. Alright, this is the 5-day graphical tropical weather outlook. We got Nicholas over here in the Gulf. Then we have a disturbance over in the Atlantic close to North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, and Florida. This disturbance has a 50% chance formation in 5 days, so we're keeping an eye on that as well. Then we have a disturbance on the northern side of Africa, and then a disturbance coming off the coast of Africa, and then another disturbance off of Africa, on top of the other disturbance off the coast. All right. So we have Tropical Storm Nicholas forms in the Gulf, could cause heavy rainfall in East Texas. That is basically the whole storyline because the rainfall could really be dangerous. Says Tropical Storm Nicholas formed in the Gulf this morning, and it could cause heavy rainfall next week. Tropical storm conditions are expected along Mexico and Texas coast on Monday. Life-threatening storm surges will be possible from the Rio Grande to the High Islands. Texas and periods of heavy rainfall in Texas and Louisiana will begin today, lasting throughout the middle of the week. Significant flooding will be possible in both Texas and Louisiana. So that is the important part. Significant flooding. So start preparing for that possibility if you live in that area. And then the King of America, Thor, on Twitter, or at New Thor, he is saying red alert, 60 plus inches possible of rain from the tropical storm or Hurricane Nicholas. So that's a lot of rain. Usually it's either 20, 22 inches if it's a strong storm, but 60 plus inches, that is a lot of rain. So let's take a look at windy. The next 5 possible days, look at the area of Texas and Louisiana here with all that rain accumulation in this area. So please be aware if you live in Corpus Christi, if you live in Houston, or if you live in Lake Charles, the coast of Texas and Louisiana are going to be getting a lot of rain. Louisiana just went through a hurricane, and now we're getting another storm. So please pray for the people of Texas and Louisiana. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Hit like and subscribe for more news. Please get prepared. Start prepping now if you live in Texas and Louisiana. You're going to be dealing with a lot of rain. Alright guys, see you guys next time. Hit like and subscribe for more news. And God bless you guys.